Well, this is going to be a conflict. I think we're starting to go down Chisa's route, I think. I'm not sure yet, but yeah. We need to settle this. Okay, we're diving again. Emily and I were out diving deeper than usual. Even in waters this clear, the sun's rays couldn't reach far enough to light up the rusted ship lying ominously on the ocean floor. It's very dark down there. Following a sign from the instructor, we swam around the ship. We were in the middle of a wrecked diving course. Wrecking was a little bit different from your average dive. Yeah, I mean because you have to explore a ship. There were special skills and procedures for getting close to or inside shipwrecks that we needed to learn. Like, we need to remove all those wood obstacles and all that, you know. This was all part of our preparation for exploring the ghost ship, and it would take us about 2 days to finish the course. But today was our last day. Nice. The instructor put up the signal that it was time to head back to the boat. Emily and I gave the OK signal and began our ascent. Chisa, where are you? Emily, her head bobbing above the surface of the water, waved over to Chisa, who was waiting in the boat. I see.
ねえ、チサ、聞いて！この下にね、昔の沈没船があってね。それでね、その周りを私たち泳いだのよ。
Nice to know. Chisa, you're going to join us, right? To explore the shipwreck. I mean, she can swim without the scuba diving suit and all that, but it's still going to be dangerous considering that she's just wearing her bikini. And then going to the shipwreck is going to be dangerous. You know, it's better to be more protected with the scuba diving suit.
はいはい、そのくらい知ってますよ。あたしゃこれでもダイビングショップの娘ですからね。
No, but you haven't done scuba diving for a long time. Well, not shipwrecking anyway.
何あれ、腹立つわね。ダイビングショップの娘なら客の話に付き合いなさいよ。
Yeah, true, yes.
はあ、暑い。さっさと帰ってクーラー効いた部屋でお昼寝したいわ。
There's water for you to cool down. Why do you need the AC?
ねえ、ヒロ君、あの子どうしちゃったの？
Yeah, it has to do with the festival, the Bond festival. Yeah, we need to sort this out. It's me, Sa. Chisa had come with us just as a chaperone. Her family's shop was running the course, so she was required to be there. But I think she was bored staying on the ship. Hey, Phin! Phin followed alongside the cruiser, desperate for some attention from Chisa. But she doesn't seem excited. But she made no move to dive into the water. Yeah.
気持ちいいわよ。
Yeah, 気持ちいい. Not to mention you're wearing your bikini.
そんな気分じゃない。
Phin's calling you in, come on! To a flick of his tail, Phin sent a shower of water onto the deck and over Chisa.
ありがとう。ちょっと涼しくなった。
She's not being herself. See, even Phin's like, what?
いつもなら怒って海に飛び込んで小悪イルカを追い回すのに。
Yeah. It's because of, yeah, what she said at the end of that Bond festival.
ねえ、盆踊りの日に何かあったでしょう。
Something did happen, yes. I don't know if I'll go that far. The only vaguely significant thing I could think of was that we had held hands for the first time in years. Nothing else had happened. The atmosphere made it seem like something could have happened. But you didn't make a move, that's the thing. But we are chasing after her, so we have to make a move now.
それか、あれかしら。テレビ出演の話。まだ怒ってる？
No. I guess so. Come on, Hiroki. Chisa had got into an argument with Ryota over her going on TV. It's not that.
やだって言ってるでしょ。
I mean, I don't think so. Definitely not.
そこをなんとかちょっとだけでいいからさ。
Actually, I don't know about the TV thing, but yeah, it's definitely not a TV thing, I'm pretty sure. Ryota put his hands together and bowed his head.
こないだもそう言ってがっつり出演させられたわ。おかげでおちおち散歩もできやしない。
I come around. Oh, oh, so this is what the TV is all about. Want to put the TV in public so that more people will get to know you?
もう金輪際出演はお断りだからね。
Why not? Come on.
一体どうしたの？イルカ少女にまたテレビ出演のオファーがあったのです。
You should accept it. It's good money too. I mean, it's not just for the money, but it's also for the fame and popularity. I know you don't like popularity and fame, but still, you shouldn't waste this opportunity.
しかしグアネはそれを拒否。亮太がああして必死に説得しているという状況です。
Making feeble attempts, then you go persuade her.
島のいい PR になるんだからさ、お前だってその方がいいだろ。店も繁盛するんだし。
And look at real Thai, he's sweating like hell, I think. Like, please, pretty please. There was no denying more people had been coming to the diving shop since Chisa made her TV debut to see her. Her dad was so happy he even put up a poster of his famous daughter. So the way Chisa stared at it, it was surprised. Or rather, I was surprised it hadn't burst into flames yet.
こんな恥ずかしい思いするのもう二度とやだ。それに九太郎も見せ物じゃない。
But your Phin, Kyutaro is not an exhibit.
チサ、どこ行くんだよ。
亮太の泣き落としが通じないとはグアネ相当な覚悟だな。
Well, she's really determined not to appear on TV, but we need to change that. Chisa. Ever since then, she hadn't been in the best of moods, so I guess it's maybe because of the TV thing after all. But it could be also because of that Bond Festival. Alright. Emily climbed into the boat and removed her diving cylinder.
テレビくらい出てあげればいいのに。あなたのおかげで観光客が増えたんでしょ。じゃあ自分が出ればエミリーの方が美人なんだからきっと喜ばれるわよ。
Yeah, actually, yeah. Shouldn't say others when you yourself. You should try out first. And if you're happy with it, then you see. Then you should then persuade Chisa to join you.
そうかしら。出ていいなら出るけど。
Okay.
問題は性悪イルカが私の言うことを聞くかどうかよね。
Oh yeah, true. Emily called out to Phin to demonstrate her point.
おいで、九太郎。撫でてあげるわよ。
That's so cute. Look at Phin's reaction.
無視された。やっぱり性格歪んでるわ、あのイルカ。
He doesn't like you. Is it the fame that bothers you, Chisa? Are the people coming up to you in the street and stuff?
そんなんじゃありません。
Then? I was hoping she'd say more. Are you mad at me then?
別に。
That's part of it too. She turned away. She had been this way since the Bond Festival. I definitely did something wrong. So it is the Bond Festival, or the TV thing only made it worse, aggravated it. Or maybe she was angry about something I should have done but didn't. See, Phin's calling for attention. Chisa? Phin called out affectionately to Chisa.
九太郎も仲間のところへ帰りなさい。
She feels so sad. Reluctantly, the dolphin swam off towards open water. Emily and I both let out heavy sighs. We weren't getting anywhere at this rate. What are we going to do to resolve this?
私ね、今日の講習でがぜん自信がついたわ。
Alright.
今すぐ幽霊船に潜って指輪を取ってこられそうな気がするの。
Emily was still excited from the experience she had gained during her wreck diving course. Chisa completely ignored the excited Emily and only seemed to get even more lethargic.
そんなに甘くないんだからね。事故があれば命に関わるんだから。
She'll be careful, don't worry.
知ってるわ。座学で習ったもの。
Aside from open water instruction, there was also a classroom portion to the course. After a bit more practice, we can finally get to planning our trip. I opened up a pamphlet and set it down on the table. Oh, nice. Before it sank, the ghost ship had been a commercial yacht. Oh, I didn't know. Nice. So we did manage to get a map of the ghost ship. Cool. And it seems to have 3 stories. There seems to have 3 stories to it. Like there's the snacks, the restaurant, the toilets, and all that. Yeah, it's a cruise ship. It was a cruise ship, so a commercial yacht or a cruise ship basically. And we were lucky enough to get some of the old pamphlets used for advertising, complete with the layout of the ship. Do you know which cabin was used by your parents?
ここよ。
Oh, this one? Emily pointed to a room on the map. This one? Okay, what's this, I wonder?
この部屋を使っていたってパパが言ってた。だから指輪もここにあるはず。
Okay, so this seems like maybe it's the second story? I would presume the top one is the very top story of the ship. Great, that's just the news we needed. We were planning to explore the ship over a number of diving sessions. We had already gotten close to the wreck as part of Emily's ongoing training. During those dives, I used my underwater camera to take pictures of the exterior of the ship. With the photos and pamphlet, we had a pretty solid idea of what to expect. I'm thinking we should use this route. What do you think, Chisa? Come on. Chisa?
ああ、ごめん。聞いてなかった。
Why are you not listening? We need to settle this, seriously. You cannot keep getting so distracted like this. No, I don't like this. Kini naru.
ちょっと、しっかりしてよ。事故があると危ないって言ったのあなたよ。
What's going on with you, Chisa? I've done something wrong. Could you at least tell me?
違う。そんなんじゃない。
Then why is it? Why are you always lost in thought?
じゃあ、なんなのよ。九太郎のことで、ちょっとね。
You're worried about Phin? Why? Well, you haven't really been swimming with him recently. In fact, she hadn't been swimming at all for the last few days. Even when Emily and I went diving, Chisa would just stay in the canoe, looking bored.
あのイルカと喧嘩でもしたの？
Why would they have a fight? I mean, what happened?
九太郎がはぐれイルカだってのは前に話したわよね。
Uh-huh.
ええ、いじめられて群れにいられなくなったって。
Then you took care of Phin. Oh, so you're saying you're worried about Phin because it's like you don't want Phin to keep clinging on to you? You want Phin to actually find friends? I guess in a way she has a point if that's the case. But still, you shouldn't neglect him.
今ね、あの子、どこかの群れで一緒に泳いでるらしいのよ。
Oh, that's nice to know.
それが元の群れなのかは知らないけど、帰ろうとしてるんだと思う。
You sure?
この社会に。
You sure he wants to go back? Well, I mean, part of him wants to go back to the Dolphin society, yes. But part of him also wants to be with you, Chisa, you know?
それであなた落ち込んでるの？でもいいことじゃないそれって。いいことだよ。
But you're also sad because you're gonna miss him.
でもあの子、私
yeah.
が呼ぶと来ちゃうから。
This too, yes. So that's why you don't want to call for him. You want him to like be independent, right? Yeah, that's what I said earlier. Something like that. If Phin could hear Chisa in the water, he would always come to her, no matter where he was. But I think it's still a good thing because, I mean, you just hang around with you, and then after that, when you go back home, he'll just go back to his family. But you're afraid that doing this will cause the other dolphins to abandon Phin eventually? Is that what you're worried about? Maybe that was the problem. Perhaps she felt like she was holding him back. But I don't think so. I mean, it's Phin's decision. I mean, yeah. At the end of the day, Phin still likes you, Chisa. So you've been trying to put some distance between the two of you?
イルカはイルカ同士で仲良くした方が幸せでしょ。
I don't think so, really. Part of him still wants to be with you, you know. Well...
そんなことないと思うわ。
See? Yeah, I don't think so. Emily flat out rejected the idea.
そんなの本人次第よ。チサといる方が幸せってこともあるかもしれないじゃない。
See, precisely, it's Finn's decision. It's his decision.
実際私にはそう見えるわよ。
Yeah, that's how it seems to me too.
それにあの子、イルカの中でもとびきり賢いわ。自分のことはちゃんと自分で決められると思う。
You don't have to hate to admit it, Emily. Dolphins are smart by nature.
お嬢ちゃんたち、いつまでくっちゃべってんだい。そろそろ店開けるよ。
Are you calling me a princess too? We wrapped up our meeting and started preparations to open the cafe.
ありがとうございました。
Alright.
おしまいね。
Oshimai! Emily said as our last customer headed home. Otsukare-sama!
お疲れ様。
Yeah.
後片付けしたら今日はもう上がっていいよ。
Alright.
はーい。
Chisa sat down on an empty chair, her expression exhausted. You okay?
平気。ありがとう。
You don't look fine.
なんか最近いろいろありすぎでしょ。エミリーが来てから特に毎日騒がしくって。普段はのんびりした島なのにさ。
Well, which would you prefer, a laid-back life or a life full of adventure? And busyness. She tried to make it sound like a joke, but she's so tired it doesn't sound like one. But it was obvious she was hiding something. You know you can tell me if there's anything bothering you. I'll do whatever I can to help.
そうよ、チサ。私たち友達じゃない。
Yeah, Tomodachi, you know? You should share your problems, your worries, you know?
実は私、エミリーのことちょっと苦手で。
What do you mean you're not too sure? What, you're saying that Emily's not your friend? What? Hey! What?
冗談よ。涙目にならないで。
Oh my god, you can't joke at this time. Yeah, I mean, this translation might not be so clear if you don't understand Japanese. Clearly, Chisa said Emily, you know? Yeah. So it's like, I'm not sure of that when it comes to you, Emily. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm friends with you, Emily. That's why Emily is shocked.
泣いてないもん。
You clearly are crying though. I see some tears over there. See those tear droplets? The streak of tears. Even for a joke, that was pretty harsh.
ごめん、エミリー。ちょっと余裕なくて。
Stress, then let it all out.
いいわ。許してあげる。その代わり、白状なさい。何に悩んでるのか。
Yeah, be honest, please. Emily looked at Chisa with tears still in her eyes. Faced with such an onslaught of honest emotion, even Chisa was at a loss for words for a moment.
九太郎とね、ちゃんとお別れしようと思ってるの。
You seriously want to say goodbye to Phin? Because the thing is, if Chisa says goodbye to Phin, that means she will no longer be the Dolphin girl, right? It won't be the same again. Yeah. But, well, if she wants to do that...
お別れ
But why?
悪いるかと
But didn't we say that it's Finn's decision whether he wants to stay with you or not? And earlier it seems like he wants to stay with you, you know? So what do you mean goodbye?
でさ、ちょっと力を貸してくれない？私一人じゃ途中でくじけちゃいそうだからさ。
Well, like that's your decision, I guess. Emily and I looked at one another and without saying a word, knew that we would help Chisa. Alright. The next day, so we're gonna really say goodbye to Phin. But I bet he's still gonna come back to you, though. Even if you say farewell. The three of us took the outrigger canoe out to the empty open water. The sea looked just as calm as peaceful as ever. Every now and then, the calm was broken by a dolphin and a tentacle leaping out of the water together. So it's like they're going to spend time with each other for the last time before she says goodbye. Yeah, the last time they're going to have fun together. Okay. It's kind of sad. Thrown upwards by Phin, Chisa soared into the air before plunging back down while Emily and I just watched from the boat.
あれってチサが教えた芸なのかしら。
I think so. Oh, now you get to see the back view of yeah, actually I think I saw Emily's back view before, but and I forgotten. But yeah, I mean, it's always good to see it again, her back view of this outfit. Yes. No, I think it's just something that happened while they were playing around. Did you want to give it a try?
怖そうだもん。
Scary. Today was the first time Chisa had played with Phin in several days. Oh man, this is so... I mean, the fact that they're going to spend time with each other for the last time is kind of sad. It's really sad. Yeah, but this is a really nice scene. You know, Phin and Chisa playing with each other, albeit for the last time. A nice view there. Yeah, but yeah, this is a great CG. Yeah, love to see the Phin playing with Chisa and then kind of like face to face with each other. From where we sat, it looked like they were playing a game of underwater tag. Chisa tried to get away while Phin chased after her. But the best swimmer in the world couldn't outswim a dolphin. But every time Phin got close, Chisa managed to dodge around him and keep going. They continued to swim circles around one another in the water.
まるで水中でダンスしてるみたい。
Yeah, I can definitely imagine that. They toured around one another like perfect partners on an aquatic stage. And we had the best seats in the house, yeah, from above.
こっちだよ、九太郎。
Kyotaro, over here, Phin! This time, Chisa grabbed onto Phin's dorsal fin and the two of them swam together. And Jampu! After building up some speed, they sprang into another spectacular jump. It looked like they could happily swim together through these crystal clear waters until the end of time.
やっぱりこうしてる方がチサらしいわね。
Yeah, definitely. Sure is. The dolphin and the playful girl. Physically very different, but their friendship was as genuine as anything. The scene played out like a fantastic dream. I could understand why people would want to record it for TV. It would surely move anyone who watched. Yeah, touch anyone who watched. I felt honored that Emily and I were being allowed to watch them.
それにしてもチサはよく息が続くわね。私止まっててもあんなに息を止めていられないわ。
She definitely has incredible breath. Yeah, so I think she can actually fight for the Guinness World Record, right? For the, you know, the longest time spent underwater. Yeah, longest time to hold your breath underwater. Chisa's special. She's been swimming like that ever since she was little, like she belonged to the sea. Even when we were little, she would jump into the water at the drop of her hat.
だからって超人的すぎるわ。
Superheroine? Yeah, some aquamarine superheroine. I wouldn't be surprised. I murmured as I glanced down at the ocean floor, or rather the ocean water. Human beings have to breathe with their lungs. Lungs extract oxygen from the air and send it into the bloodstream, but there's another organ that acts like a reserve tank. There is? I didn't know that. That is the spleen. Spleen? Or rather spleen. According to recent studies, the spleen stores oxygenated blood, which it can then release in the case of emergencies. Really? Most people don't use it that much, so it can even be removed without much impact on a person's everyday life. Actually, where's the spleen? Is it like somewhere near the intestines? But for athletes like synchronized swimmers, this organ is used when performing physically demanding underwater stunts. How do you breathe from there though? These athletes go through intense training from a young age. Chisa's time underwater over the years had a similar effect on her. Oh. As a result, watching Chisa swim was like seeing someone from another world. It was no wonder Emily was surprised.
それってとんでもない才能よね。うまく活かせばすごいスポーツ選手になれるかも。
Definitely, she could be the best synchronized swimmer ever. Probably. She just swims for fun though. If she felt like she was being forced into it, she'd probably get bored of it in no time. That's true.
好きこそものの上手なれことか。
Because if you're doing it for work, then it's really boring, right? While we were talking, Chisa had only popped up for air once, while still playing around with Phin the whole time. There was no indication that this intense workout might be tiring her out. She seemed much happier in the water than she ever did on land.
九太郎、これできる？
Oh? What stunt are they going to pull off now?
キュッうまいうまい。キュッキュッ。
Pew pew!
間違えて人間に生まれてしまった魚って感じね。
A fish that ended up human? I wouldn't be surprised. A fish? More like a marine mammal. Like dolphins, yeah.
そうね。イルカも哺乳類だものね。
Yep. Heedless of their audience, Chisa and Phin danced all across their aquatic stage. And it's evening, so is it time to say goodbye? Yeah, you've had loads of fun, right, Chisa?
やっと出てきた。ちょっと、いつまで泳いでる気よ。ごめんごめん。久しぶりだったから夢中になっちゃって。
It's fine. Yeah, it's to catch up for all those lost times. You sure about this? Okay. There was a hint of loneliness lurking behind Chisa's usually cheerful smile. You can change your mind if you want, there's still time. But Chisa's resolve hadn't swayed one bit.
そうはいかないよ。イルカにはイルカの暮らす場所があるんだもの。
So now that she's going to part with, with Phin, all the more that we need to confess our love to Chisa, since I'm going down Chisa's route, Yeah?
私がいると、あの子、いつまでも甘えちゃう。
True. Chisa.
九太郎！
On hearing Chisa's call, Kyutaro, Phin, swam over to us, his head poking out of the water.
今日は遊んでくれてありがとうね。
Demo, but as she rubbed Phin's nose, he happily splashed about with his fins. He had certainly enjoyed his time with Chisa as well.
いい子いい子。群れに戻ってもその調子でいい子にしてるんだよ。
Then Phin will be like, Q? Q! Yeah, there we go. Q? Phin looked worried and could probably sense his friend's pending loneliness. The moment of truth, the courage. Pick up the courage to say farewell. Chisa took a deep breath and dived back into the ocean.
九太郎。
Oh, speaking to Kyutaro in the water? Chisa swam closer to Phin down in the waters that turned to liquid gold by the setting sun. After hugging him one last time, she removed the shell necklace from around her neck. Oh man, that's a way of saying goodbye. Yeah, by removing the shell necklace, and then where's she gonna give it to Kyutaro? Give it to Phin? And it seems like she's crying too. There's a tiny droplet, if you notice, right here on my mouse. Yeah, right there. She held it up for him to see. There's the shell necklace. She's gonna give it away as a way to say farewell. Yeah, because she won't be calling Phin anymore.
バイバイだよ。
Bye bye. Chisa let go of the necklace. The shells and cord drifted together towards the bottom of the sea. Oh, she's just gonna drop it. And the next thing maybe Phin will quickly go grab the shell necklace and then give it back to give it back to Chisa. Yeah. But see? Phin just swam down and brought it back up.
九太郎。
Yeah, he doesn't want to part with you. She took the necklace back and dropped it again. No, no, Phin saying no! No! Don't drop it! But he just went down to retrieve it again.
これはもう捨てるの。拾ってこないで。
No, no!
じゃあね。
Jane is not good boy, okay? What was this translation? Jane is bye! Without another look at the necklace, Chisa climbed back onto the canoe. Phin swam up to the surface with the necklace hanging from his snout.
バイバイ、九太郎。
Well, I didn't imagine that this visual novel can actually become so sad. Actually, this sadness starts from the point from the end of the last episode actually, and now it's turned into an even more sad scene right here, parting with Kyutaro, Phin. Chisa waved and started up the engine. It sounds like Phin's crying. He chased after us, but Chisa didn't look back.
チサ、いいの？
You really sure, Chisa?
しょうがないじゃない。もともと私とあの子は住む世界が違うんだし。
Well, belong to different worlds doesn't mean you still can't play Phin, but well, it's your decision. I guess I have to respect that. I mean, like, someday we all have to grow up, so Kyutaro or Phin has to grow up, and Chisa has to grow up too, you know? Emily looked behind us, her expression heartbroken. Phin was still following, but when he realized Chisa wasn't going to respond, his fin sank beneath the waves and we lost sight of him. He had always been smart, even for Dolphin. There was no doubt he knew what Chisa had meant by giving up her shell necklace. But I guess Phin is still going to keep it, right, somehow. Maybe for the time when Chisa comes back. This was too much for Emily and I, so we knew that whatever Chisa was feeling had to be even worse. Yeah. She didn't let it show though. The sun dipped below the horizon just like it did every night. The world would keep spinning regardless of our pain. The sun set. The ocean was dyed a beautiful deep shade of red. So just like that, we're moving on. Man, why? It's kind of sudden though, but I
いらっ
guess
しゃいませ。3名様ですね。こちらへどうぞ。
it has to be done. I guess it has to be done. So, no.
3名様、オーダー待ちです。
Tree coming in. We have a new achievement here, 60 feet deep. Yeah, I thought it had something to do with Phin, but I guess not. 60 feet deep. What does 60 feet deep have to do with saying goodbye to Kyutaro though? Anyway, the day after leaving Phin behind, Chisa was in high spirits. I mean, life has to go on. The difference was so stark. Frankly, Chisa seemed like nothing more than a bad dream. Maybe she did cry her heart out, like before this.
思ったより元気そうで安心したわ。
Well, if she's doing well, then that's good to know. Emily watched Chisa zip around the cafe.
お別れの場面はまるで親子を引き離すみたいだったもの。
Mother,
心配したわよ。
mother and child, I don't know about mother and child, but as friends, yeah, best friends.
俺のせいだ。
Your fault? Because you suggested the TV thingy? Oh yeah, it's partly your fault, Ryota. Ryota muttered, looking more depressed than I had ever seen.
俺がテレビ出演を無理強いしようとしたからあいつは
Yeah, it's totally your
俺は
fault.
チサと九太郎を引き裂いちまった。
I take back the partly your fault. It's totally your fault.
すまんチサ
うるさいよそこのでかいの。縁起が悪いから暗い顔してブツブツ言うのやめとくれ。
Yeah.
でもよマチコバ
まだ言ってんのりょうちゃん。
Chisa let out a long sigh.
それとこれとは関係ないって。
But it's like, maybe it has something to do with it? I don't know.
関係あるだろう。お前らあんなに仲良かったじゃないか。
ねえ、誰か説明してやって。
Oh, you explained it to him, but he just couldn't get it. Chisa let Phin go so he could live with the other dolphins. He'll be much happier in the long run. She had already been through this with Ryota, but I tried to drive the point home one more time.
まあ、テレビ出演を断るのにちょうどよかったってのはあるけどね。
So it's still Ryota's fault, after all.
ほら見ろ、やっぱり俺のせいだ。
うるさいよ。
Machiko said, "Hey, shut up! Come on!" Shh.
営業妨害だ。エミリー、そいつを追い出しちまいな。
Asking, we need to get rid of this crybaby.
ラジャーというわけだから、さっさとお会計してお引き取りください。
この鬼ババア。
Heartless old witch.
誰が鬼だって。
Oh my god, Ryota. Now he's acting like a little bat. Ryota dashed off in tears.
お会計待
Yeah, chase after him. Emily ran out after him.
て。やれやれ、騒がしい連中だわ。
Yeah, I would just like to confirm one more time. Are you okay? Yeah.
何？私のことをじっと見て。あ、もしかして惚れちゃった？
Could be. Huh? What now? Don't be stupid.
冗談じゃん。バカはないでしょ。傷つくわ。
Well, Chisa pouted as she walked away to attend to some customers.
ヒロ兄、今のは減点ですな。
I'm sorry, Shinami. Shinami delivered her verdict from the counter where she had been eating one of my original kids' meals. Well, what should I do to get a perfect score, you know? 10, what you call that? Yeah, Q10, perfect 10, Q10.
何も言わず、顎をクイッと持って、その後は、言わせんな、恥ずかしい。
I mean not Q10, I mean Ju10. Yes, Ju10, not Q10. Ju10. But anyway, what cup her cheek in my hand? It's still too early to do that. I haven't got to that stage yet. That's only when we're really in love with her. Pretty sure I'm more embarrassed than you are.
季節の煮魚定食、お待ちどうさまです。
Seasonal fish platter. Yeah. I mean, we're still worried about her. There's that thing about what she said during the Bond Festival. Emily wasn't worried about Chisa. No one was, but I am. Why should they be? She looked like she was doing fine. Except she didn't look fine to me, not yet. She's a little too happy. Could it be that she was putting on that cheerful exterior to hide how she was really feeling? Well, she had to put on a brave front. But yeah, the thing is, the story didn't mention anything about her letting it all out, right? Like crying it all out. Yeah, we should definitely lend her a shoulder, let her cry it all out, right? Yeah, we have to confront her. Or maybe that was just what she needed to do to deal with the pain. No, what she needed is to let it all out so that she'll feel much better. It'd be nice if she was comfortable enough to feel sad around me though. Yeah, complained aloud without even realizing it. I mean, we're supposed to be buddies, right? Ever since we met during my first summer in Ogasawara, we had always trusted each other more than anyone else. That is until we started junior high school and I stopped visiting. I was in no position to complain and I felt like an idiot for being offended. But hey, he's starting to get it. He's getting there. As in, like, he's starting to realize that Chisa is feeling lonely. Hey, Chinami?
何かな？迷える青少年。
Oh, you knew that I'm a lost lamb? Do you know why Chisa started working here? Is she saving money for something?
姉がお金を貯めている理由。
I don't know if Chinami is the person we should ask, but we can try. Chinami's hand clenched around her pocket as she thought hard. Never mind.
もしかして 可愛い妹のために最新のパソコンを買ってくれるつもりなのでは。
Never mind. I shouldn't have asked you.
オンラインゲームが遅延なくできるハイパーマシンを。
Hey, there are games that don't lag, you know. I mean, when you play online.
ああ見えて妹思いの優しい姉なので。
I hate to break it to you, but I don't think that's it.
やっぱり。じゃあ知らない。
Yeah. Whatever Chisa was up to, she hadn't shared it with her family. Not with anyone. Okay, not even me. Is she still single? Interesting, what kind of question is that? Nice. I'm sure she still is. I mean, it's fine if you don't know.
チナたち姉妹はお互いのプライベートに踏み込まないドライな関係なので。
Why not? But okay. Maybe you'll be closer if you left your room more often.
ただ、
Oh, one thing?
グ姉はヒロ兄が島に来るのをずっと楽しみに待っていました。それなのに金髪の天使を連れていて、おかげでしばらく機嫌が悪かったのです。
Because it's like, oh, I'm now in love with another girl. So that's why. So that was why things were awkward between Chisa and I at first.
女心はわからんものです。
Hey, but now I do. Chinami said with a despairing shake of her head before digging into her pudding. All too soon it was closing time and the last of the customers trickled out. Yeah, it's time we actually have a heart-to-heart talk with Chisa on this.
お疲れ様でした。お疲れ様でした。
はいよ、お疲れさ。
お疲れ様でした。Chisa took off her apron and got ready to leave. Wait up, Chisa. Let me walk you home.
いいよ、すぐそこだし。ヒロキ、掃除とかあるでしょ？
No, I have something to talk to you. I'll take care of that later.
掃除なら私に任せて。
Thank you, Emily. Emily came in with the assist and I was grateful for her help.
だからヒロ君はチサを送っていってあげるといいわ。
Thanks a lot. I owe you one, Emily. I think Emily also notices something.
ささ、早く早く。
Okay, thanks. I promise I'll help out when I get back.
お構いなく。チサ、また明日ね。おやすみ、エミリー。
Whipped out by Emily, Chisa and I left the cafe. Alright. Hey, wanna go walk by the ocean? Just like we did during the Phin festival? The Omura beach?
なんで？
You know... yeah, nantonaku, just because.
別にいいけど。
Alright. Omura Beach was right in front of the cafe. So a little detour brought the two of us onto the sand in no time. At this hour there was hardly anyone around, and the only sound came from the waves washing over the shore. Remember that time we saw the sea turtles laying their eggs on the beach?
あったわね。
Omura Beach was the most popular spawning spot in the Ogasawara Islands. You could see tons of sea turtles here after dark. Oh, nice. Seeing them cry as they buried their eggs in the sand was strangely touching. Oh, they do? Oh, these turtles do cry when they bury their eggs? I didn't know that.
昔話をしに来たの？
That's part of it. It was apparent that she hadn't figured out my plan yet. Do you have a boyfriend?
はい？
It's just... I was thinking about it since I got here. You told me how you say you have a boyfriend to guys who try to hit on you.
ああ、言ってたっけ、そんなこと。
But basically you don't, right?
いないわよ、彼氏なんて。見てればわかるでしょ。
She sounded a little defensive. Though we had been together almost every day since I arrived, and she had never mentioned a boyfriend. But I had to be sure, because I'm going to make my move. There were friends at school who were in relationships that they kept secret. Ever think about getting one? Assuming you could choose anyone you wanted.
そうでもないかな。一元さんの観光客はともかく、地元の子らはみんな私のこと知ってるし。
It's just outside of tourist Okay. And you don't like any one of them? Oh, from when we were little? I guess some guys might be put off considering what you were like back then.
そうよ、悪い。
I couldn't help teasing her a bit. Whenever we got together, part of me felt like a little kid again.
はあ、どこかにいい男いないかしら。私もまっとうな青春がしたいわ。
I think this is probably the point where we will officially go down Chisa's route. I think this is actually the perfect moment for Hiroki to confess to Chisa, right? Yeah. I think once he confesses, it will be officially the start of Chisa's route. Go for it, Hiroki! How about you go out with me then? Yes. Here we go.
はい。
You could go out with me. It's not like we're not close already.
なんでそうなるのよ。
I mean, nantonaku? Just because? No. Well... I blushed, fidgeted, scratched my nose, and looked out at the ocean, looked here and there. Basically, I did everything except say how I really felt. Yeah, you should say it. Suki da, Chisa. Kimi no koto ga anata no koto ga suki da. I like you, Chisa. Yeah, there we go. We confessed. Chisa's eyes went wide with surprise. Oh, come on. Is it really that much of a shock?
だって、あんたエミリーのことが好きなんでしょ？
Well, that will be later, but I'm really into you. Huh? What gave you that idea?
なんでって誰がどう見てもそうじゃない。てかもう付き合ってるんじゃないの？二股する気？
What? Of course not. No, we're not even going out. Emily's just a friend. What I feel for you is different. Yeah. Did she really think that I was that kind of guy? You're the only one I want to be with, Chisa. And I'm serious. Honky desu. Chisa seemed to finally let her guard down as she bit her bottom lip. So, if you're interested in having a boyfriend, why not pick me? This was the first time I had ever asked anyone out. The fact that I had known her as a friend for so long made the whole situation all the more stressful. After being apart for so long, I had come to view Chisa like a distant family member. After being apart for so long, like a distant family member, it was usually so easy to speak bluntly, but when it came to talking about how we really felt about one another, we were lost. Can you say something, please?
彼女が欲しいからって手近な相手に告ってんじゃないわよ。
I'm not desperate. These are my sincere feelings. How do I prove it to you then? Huh? That's not it at all. I'm serious about...
却下。
Why? What's that supposed to mean?
お断りってこと。
But it's not like you're seeing anyone now, right? And you don't have a crush on anyone either?
だからって幼馴染で手を打つほど落ちぶれちゃいないの。
Ruining things? No, nothing will be ruined. She turned her back to me.
だいたいなんで私なわけ？エミリーにしなさいよ。美人だし、ちょっと子供っぽいとこあるけど、性格もいいわよ、あの子。
Okay. But why are you so insistent on pushing me to Emily? I already told you I don't see Emily like that.
今からでも遅くない。エミリーにしときなさいって。
We need to be forceful here. Hug her and kiss her. Well, kiss maybe when we get even closer, but the important thing is to hug her first. But you're the one I like!
はいはい、わかったわかった。
Chisa shook her head and started to walk away. Where are you going?
帰る。見たいテレビがあるから。
Need to stop her. But we're not done here.
終わってるでしょ。却下よ却下。
Nope, not gonna accept that. Chisa, wait!
さあ、帰ろう帰ろう。
Her pace got faster. I scrambled after her trying to explain myself, but I just couldn't get her to take me seriously. We're still being stubborn here. Well, things are being awkward between me and Chisa.
ちょっと、あなたたち。何？
Something wrong?
何じゃない。気まずい。さっきから気まずくて息が詰まりそう。
From the tension in the air. Oh, really?
いつも通りよ。ねえ、ヒロキ。
I don't know about that though. Yeah. Our stock responses only seemed to irritate Emily more as her face went bright red.
しらばっくれて。もう、バカバカ。
Waka waka. We were gathered to work on our plans for exploring the ghost ship. It was just part of the routine. And usually these meetings were peaceful, but today something was wrong. Needless to say that something was my declaration of love last night and Chisa's swift rejection.
ヒロ君、ちょっと来て。
Emily dragged me over to a corner of the cafe.
昨日、送っていった後、何があったの？
I confessed to her. Nothing worth mentioning, really.
嘘おっしゃい。何もなかったら、チサもあなたもあんな態度は取らないでしょ？本当のこと言わないと、チサに聞くわよ。
I don't think Chisa's going to tell you either. I didn't know what Chisa's version would be, but I had a feeling it wouldn't paint me in a great light. So I took a deep breath and told Emily the truth. Alright. Last night I asked Chisa out, but she said no.
嘘、そんなはずないわ。
She's too embarrassed to say yes. It's true.
チサって、実はもう彼氏がいるとか？
No, it's not that. I shook my head.
じゃあ、
Probably,
他に断る理由が思いつかない。
probably like I said, it has to do with the Bond Festival thingy. The fact that she doesn't want to be Hiroki's girlfriend because it's like later Hiroki will leave her again and then she'll be lonely. She doesn't want that. That's why. Yeah, but we need to prove to her that we'll be, her boyfriend even when we leave. We will come back here, Yeah, I mean, we will not leave you alone. After high school, after we graduate from high school, I'll come back here to continue working, here. But of course, first is to get the certificate, become a great chef, and then come back here, work with Chisa and all that. Whatever her reasons might be, she made her feelings crystal clear. I don't think so, though. Definitely not, Hiroki. You're being quite dense here. Emily walked around me, looking at me from every angle.
もっと筋肉質な人が好きなのかしら。でも、ヒロ君もいい線いってると思うけど、お尻とかいい感じに引き締まってて。
What are you talking about, my butt, though? Hey, my butt's none of your business. My hand snapped around to cover my behind.
納得がいかないわ。
Oh.
チーサー。
Oh, now she calls Chisa. Emily darted away to collect Chisa. Part of me was horrified, but I was also hoping she might convince her to tell me the reason behind her decision.
何よ。あなた、ヒロ君を振ったの？
Sorry. I pretended not to notice the fierce glare Chisa shot my way. Maybe I should have kept my mouth shut.
そうよ。それがどうかしたの？なんで？なんでって、好きじゃないからよ。
Are you sure about that?
嘘ね。勝手に決めつけないで。だって、チサはヒロ君のことが好きじゃない。私がヒロ君と仲良くしてたら、ジェラシーむき出しだったくせに。
Yeah, precisely.
ジェラシーむき出しになんてしてない。
You clearly are.
してました。
Oh no, this scene again.
してないわよ。
Oh no, this... Emily refused to back down.
私、あなたから敵意をビンビンに感じてたの。
Yeah, we get this similar scene again, except this time is... Yeah, in different outfits. This time, Chisa is wearing the casual outfit and then Emily is also wearing the casual outfit, not in a bikini. Yeah. Oh no, not those sparks again though, please. Oh no, not the Dolphin versus the shark thing again. Come on now, girls. Things were getting more and more tense. At this rate, I was sure one of them would snap. Look at that, it's 3 o'clock. Who wants cake? We've got some leftover from yesterday.
今大事な話の途中なの。
Even cake's not enough to break you out of this.
そうよ、引っ込んでて。
What? There was no way I could get either of them to calm down now.
ではその ケーキチナがいただきましょ
What? Chinami, what? To the victor goes the spoils? At some point, Chinami had appeared to demolish what was left of the cake. Oh, right.
う。これは耳ですヒロ
At least, as in, she went for the spoils.
ニー。こっちのモンブランもいただいてしまってよろしいでしょうか。
I'm not opposed, okay? Would you guys like try out the Mont Blanc at least first?
ダメよ。
Hands off from the Mont Blanc! Emily and Chisa charged for the counter and snatched the cake away from Chinami.
何を。一時休戦よ。
Temporary ceasefire.
そうしましょう。ヒロキ、コーヒ
Why? Why are you asking me to get you coffee?
ー。私はカフェオレ。と甘いやつ。
Why are you asking me to get food? Go get them yourself! I don't think I'll ever figure you two out. Well, I guess we did confess to Chisa, but she hasn't fully accepted our feelings. She hasn't really, yeah, because the core of the problem is not resolved yet. As in the core that Hiroki will be leaving this island soon after the summer vacation, and then she'll feel lonely again. That part is not resolved yet. So until that part is resolved, then only then will we be able to see a happy ending. So for now, yes, it's going to remain this way. So oh well. But if this meant I'll get a little piece I didn't need to understand. Right.